Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we are playing some more NHL 17 where we're going to try to win the Stanley Cup in the first year with a NHL hockey team. Today we're doing the Calgary Flames, and as you guys know, I'm always listening and I liked what we brought up here. We're going to continue to do things we did the last time, but what we're going to do to keep things spicy, as somebody did mention in the comment section, is we're going to do, when we're doing trades and stuff, we're not allowed to trade for the same people in last episode and the episode following it. That way we keep things all nice and spiced up here. I like the idea. I think it's pretty sick. I think we took like Pasternak. I think we took Klingberg last time. So those would be guys we can't take this time. I like the idea because, like we said, we want to make sure this doesn't get too repetitive, because you do this 30 times, there's going to be some sort of repetitiveness in it. Here we go. Where do we go first? We got a lot to choose from. I don't even know. I just like the fact that we're finding different players. That's it. We're getting Ryan Johansson. Go. Oh no, 89 overall for that much. Sorry, Ryan Johansson, we can't have you. I kind of want to get a package deal here where we can get a couple mid-tier guys and then get maybe a solid guy as well in there, like Craig Smith. I swear I just seen you. Where are you at? Right there. 85 overall, 285s. We need a lot to bolster up that offense. Let's see what we have to work with over here in Calgary with the trade value. That is the overall value. I'd like trade value. Let's see. We got Giordano to Chuck. Chuck is 82 years old. 82 overall. 82 would be a little bit old to be in the league. He's 18 years old. 82 overall, but he's got massive trade value. And I don't think he's going to progress high enough to be good for a team. When he's got that medium elite, he'd be playing on third or fourth line at an 82 overall. So I think that'd kill the team. So I think we can work with that. This is going to be a big trade, getting rid of Chuck. So we're going to need to get somebody else off of Nashville. Who would you guys like to give us? Forsberg, James Neal. I know you guys don't care about James Neal. Forsberg's got medium potential, though, at an 88 overall. I like that a lot better. I want Ryan Johansson still. Can I have him, please? What do we got here? We got two wingers. We need a center. We're getting Johansson. It's going to happen. It's even a little bit overpriced, I think. Calgary would have the maximum salary cap problem. 4 mil. 0.625. I like that. That's a nice looking discount there. Who can we give you guys to get us back around cap friendly territory? It looks like we can give you, yeah, you guys want Smid, don't you? Smid, that reminds me of the guy off 22 Jump Street. 21 Jump Street. England, boom, England. Yeah, you got some salary cap too, so that's gonna make it a little bit more friendly. Does that put us in a cap? I don't think it does, but it's saying it does. We're going to make you retain some salary, too. I'll pay for Ryan Johansson, but Craig Smith for $4 million? I don't know if I want to pay that much for Craig Smith. That is a lot to be paying for a guy like that. We're going to have to clear up some salary, though, definitely. They're going to have to cover both of these guys' contracts because we can't afford it. We are in big cap trouble when we're sending this much. You're going to take as much of Johansson's contract as you possibly can, and then we're going to have to take some of it away because once you decline our trade offer, we're going to have to give you some of it back. But we're going to try to be greedy right here. We're going to try to get Johansson. We're going to try to get Arvidsson. Oh, man, our first-round draft pick is worth nothing. Nothing at all. That's a pretty good-looking trade, though. What are you guys thinking? Trade rejected. I didn't think they liked it. I figured I'd give them an offer, though, just like that, just in case. Should we throw them? We got some first-round draft picks to work with. The thing is, if I'm throwing you to Chuck, I don't know how many first-round draft picks I want to throw you. You're already getting to Chuck. That's a pretty big deal in the first place. We'll take some of this salary off Ryan Johansson, but we can't take a lot off because we can't afford it. What do you guys think? Trade rejected. They was just laughing at us after that one. I might run a risk here and trade them Troy Brouwer. He's got a little bit more trade value. He's at $4 million, but it's going to save us some cap hit. That's what I'm worried about here. So we're going to swap in Troy Brouwer there. That beefs it up a little bit, but we're gonna have to retain some salary if we throw in Troy Brouwer, I have a feeling. Let's see what they think. Trade rejected. They did think so, but they like the trade offer, at least. That's a start. We'll take some of Ryan Johansson's contract down a little bit more. We have a lot more cap space to work with now, so we'll throw it down to about nothing. They still don't like that. We'll throw it a little bit lower than that, and then we're gonna have to revamp this trade if they don't want it still. And they still don't want it. We're gonna throw in Ryan Ellis. We're gonna take Craig Smith away, because we do need a defenseman, too, to replace that. And, wow, we are giving up nothing compared to what they're giving us. We're going to try it just for a good time. They took it. Holy cow, they took that trade. Why? Why would you rather have Craig Smith over Ryan Ellis? I don't know, but we'll take it. Ah, dude, that's questionable. So, but we're getting Arvidsson, Johansson, and Ellis for Tkachuk, Smid, Brouwer, in a first-round draft pick. That just beefed up this team big time. We still need a lot of work, though, for this team to be good because we need goaltending pretty desperately right now. That's what's killing us with a lot of these teams. The ones that don't have elite goalies is next to impossible to get an elite goalie because most of a low potential Vasilevsky. I was hoping he had high potential, but it's killing us. because nobody wants to give away their elite goalies. 26 years old, Freddie Anderson. I want to win. We took Luongo in the last one. We can't take Luongo again. That's a rule. But I want to win. Who in the heck can we have that's got a decent overall as a goalie that they're willing to part ways with? They're also expensive. John Gibson, medium elite, 84 overall. That's not high enough overall. Nobody's going to give us Tuca. We always go out to Robin Lehner. Can we get Lehner? He was technically on the team last time, but we didn't trade for him. Cam Talbot's relatively cheap, an 87 overall, a little bit of a meh kind of potential. Who can we give them? They'd love to have Brian. Oh, you can have him. If you like Brian Elliott, he's all yours. Don't mind me. Take him off my hands if you want. $2 million. What is Cam Talbot making? $4 million. Of course he's making $4 million. Why wouldn't he be making that kind of money? We have a lot of goalies in this system. Do you guys want 2 goalies? We'll give you our 21-year-old also. 22-year-old goalie. He's got some potential in his name, it looks like. You're not going to give us that contract, though. You're eating Cam Talbot's salary, and you're going to like it. That's about all there is to it. What do you guys think? 2 goalies for 1? Yeah, I didn't think you guys liked that too much. We'll throw on a second-round draft pick. What do you guys think about that? You like it? No, you don't. All right, we'll throw in 2 seconds. We need to get a goalie. We don't really have a choice here. We have to give in to somebody to get a goaltender. We'll throw in 2 seconds. And our backup, they probably don't even want it. They probably don't want anything to do with it. We'll take a little bit of that salary off then. Fine. You guys, that's probably what the problem is. A lot of these teams don't like eating that salary, but we have to make them eat it because we have cap hit problems. Trade rejected. Look how much bigger our bar is than theirs. These guys are just greedy at this point. They know they got us by the balls. They're like, yeah, keep sending in the players. We'll think about it. 3rd round draft pick. What if we throw you a 3rd for Cam Talbot? He is not worth this much. Quit declining our trade offers. Let's throw you in another 2nd. This is EA logic. Who's going to take this? Nobody's going to give up 16 second-round draft picks for this guy. Here we go. 3 seconds. That's it. We're not working with you guys anymore. See you later, Edmonton. How about we go after Ben Bishop? They have to be wanting to deal Ben Bishop. He's got that elite exact, but he's a backup player. There's no way they want Ben Bishop. Let's get him. And then we'll throw you Poirier. Is that how you say his name? I'm going to get yelled at for saying that guy's name wrong. Sorry. And they're going to be over the skater organization limit. So we're going to throw in a guy that is worth just about nothing. Dang, can we have Drew Doughty? Just Drew Doughty for free? He'll be the extra skater. Proposed trade. Trade rejected. Thanks, guys. As if I expected him to actually accept that. Ooh, they won our 3rd round of 2017. That's the only draft pick they like is our 3rd of 2017. We'll throw them that 3rd in there if that's what you really want. How many times do you have to reject the same trade, right? There you go. There's the 3rd of 2017. And now I'm not allowed to click the accept button. Now, there we go. Trade rejected. All right, you guys didn't want that 3rd round pick that much. We'll throw them another 2nd. And they're going to take it because we need a goalie. And they don't. All right, fine. Don't take it. How about that? How about we take a little bit of that cap off there and send him on over? Trade reject. You guys are greedy. Nobody ever wants to give up their backup goalie or their goalie, period. You don't even need Ben Bishop. He's going to run on your bench. 3/3. I'll do it. I'm giving in because I'm tired of losing. We'll throw you a 1st round draft pick for Bishop. Your backup goalie, we'll throw your 1st round draft pick for, and you don't want it. All right. 0-2 on goaltenders. What if we take a big risk here? 84 overall Peter Mrazek. He's 24 years old. He's got medium elite potential, so he's going to grow. That would be a huge risk. We got to hope he gets to about an 87 overall on here, but I think we're going to try to take that risk and hope something good happens out of it. Again, a team that doesn't want any of our draft picks. We'll throw you a 2nd. Still probably isn't enough. We'll throw you a couple seconds. There you are. Give us Peter Mrazek. Thank you. They gave Peter Mrazek up easy. It's a risk we're taking, though, and it's got to be done. You got to try to take a risk because nobody's giving us goaltending. I want to get Evgeny Kuznetsov. I like Evgeny Kuznetsov. Big fan. Loves the game. Tries hard. What more can you ask out of a guy? We're going to have to throw them a lot of prospects for Kuznetsov, though, and we're going to have to throw them draft picks if we want him. That is for sure right here. What are you guys thinking? Kuznetsov's like a good price, too. We'll throw you a 2017 first, couple prospects. What do you guys think? You like that deal? Oh, you don't? Okay. All right. We have a lot of 1st round draft picks to work with still. We'll throw you 2 1st round draft picks for Kuznetsov. I know you like that deal. All right, we'll take it. Kuznetsov. We need to work on the wing now. Definitely do need to work on the wing. We need 2 wingers, I think. We have a lot of draft picks to work with. Let's see what we can find. Maybe we can get Marian Hossa. He looks like a steal and a half. 88 overall, 37 years old. Let's try to get him. Let's throw him Lazar and... Can I call him Laser? I know it'll make you guys mad if I call him Laser. I'm calling him Laser. We're going to send him Laser. And we're going to send him a 2nd round draft pick. You're going to eat some of that salary. You're going to eat like all of it. We're way over the cap right now with that from Marian Hossa contract. How much of it can you guys possibly eat? He is expensive. We might not even be able to do that. That's maxing it out, and we're still over the cap. We're going to send you England. I know you guys want him, I can tell. There you go. Take that deal. Take it. Take it. Trade rejected. I thought so. I know he's old, but it's a 88 overall. You have to consider that, and I think that makes it worth sending over a little bit steeper of a draft pick, known as a first-round draft pick. Let's send it. What do you guys think? They took it. All right, so we gained Hossa. We need to get one more winger, and I think we're in very good shape. We really need to get a goalie is what we really need to get. But that's all right. We're going to go big here. We're going to try to go and get, well, I guess it ain't huge, but he's expensive. 87 overall, though, with a medium elite. And that is Jaden Schwartz. It's one of those cases we definitely have to throw them a guy with some salary. So we're going to do that, and we're going to have to throw a lot of draft picks on as well if we want to get a guy like Jaden Schwartz on the team. We don't have a lot of guys in the system anymore. We pretty much exhausted all of it, but we have 2 first-round draft picks, and that's about all we're going to have. We're going to send them both. As much as I really do want some goaltending, we're over the cap still, it looks like. You're going to have to eat all of it. How much of that can you eat? Please and thank you, St. Louis. We need to get under the cap. We're just asking for this one trade, but we're going to be greedy anyway and try to make as much space as we possibly can, just in case we get an urge to draft for somebody else. 2 first, not taking it. All right, thanks. Thanks a lot, St. Louis. We'll lower it a little bit. That since you want to be like that, we'll be like that. We'll lower it 10% because that's all we can possibly do. And we're going to be completely out of money. And they won't take it. Let's break into the prospects down in the minors and see what they think then. We're taking our salary back, though, because you can't have that. What do you guys think? You don't want it? All right, we'll throw in one more player or pick. Let's throw in a pick. If they don't take it, I guess we can't have Jaden Schwartz. I wanted him. I thought it'd be an easy one to get. Apparently, that's not happening. Let's throw in a second-round draft pick. That's it. That's the line. Take it or leave it. They don't want it. All right, thanks. What if we get Mark Stone? I like ourselves some good defensive forward, man. We're going to send in that same exact trade offer, see what they think about it. We actually mixed it up a little bit. We threw them Bennett instead of, we're going to have to make these guys eat contract. We threw them Bennett, though, instead of what we had before. I know we tried to dump some salary before. That's the problem, too, and we're not going to be able to fit. We can't, we got to dump more salary. We got to find somebody with a little bit more contract, and they're not going to want to do that. That's the problem with this, is they definitely do not want to eat our players' contracts. Let's see what we can offer them here. Maybe if we just go little. If we go little here, we only need a little bit. So if we throw them a guy, worst player on our team, say something like that, just to get some of that cap hit off. What do you guys think about that? They don't want it. Yeah, I didn't think you did. What if you throw you guy with a little bit more value like that, and now you're not over the limit? Would have 50 players in the organization. I don't care. It's not my problem. Throw them another second-round draft pick. Someone's good, more is better. They took it. There we go. We'll take that. That's going to do it. We're going to be all out of players at this point. Let's look at this team before we start simming, and I know one thing, we're holding on by a thread, praying that Peter Mrazek can come out there and play Grub, but we're looking pretty solid right now. 89 Johansson, Mark Stone, Gaudreau. I don't know about Hossa on the second line. I hope that doesn't hurt him very much, there being that he's older on that overall. Kucherov, or Kuznetsov, wish it was Kucherov. Arvidsson, Monahan on the third line. I like that. Frolik. Versteeg. The fourth line obviously needs a little bit of work, but we're not worried about the fourth line. They don't play a lot. The defense is very, very stout. And in the goaltending, like I said, we're hoping for a lot out of Peter Mrazek. He's got that medium elite potential. I'm hoping 86, 87 by the end of the year. If we can get that, I think we're in good shape. If we can't get that, we're in pretty bad shape. That's going to be the difference in us making and breaking in the playoffs. I kind of want to try to get a goalie still. We can't really get one. No, we don't have any choices. I think we're going to do something different. We're going to sim to the trade deadline. That's going to bring us, and we'll see where we're at with our goaltending, because we definitely need some goaltending help if we can get. So let's sim to the trade deadline. If our goalie hasn't progressed, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll go trade for a new one. We are a game short of the trade deadline, and we are 13 games above 500. We're having a very meh kind of season. Not great, not fantastically bad. Good to see our team is progressing. Let's see where those goaltenders are, though. I am very, very nervous to see we put that money in Peter Mrazek for an 84 overall. Looks like the rest of our team's coming up pretty well, though. Even Monahan's up an overall point, clear down there on the third line. Johansson, they got Mrazek at an 85, so he's went up 1 overall point. That's not enough for me, though. I can't believe that didn't affect his trade value. It didn't go anywhere. He's still an 85. He's an 85 overall, and they ain't helping his trade value. They ain't helping us. Maybe we can get Craig Anderson, 87 overall. He's not much higher of a trade value than Mrazek. I don't know why he is much higher. Mrazek should be, when you consider potential and all that, should be higher than that, but that's all right. We'll see what we can do here. Maybe. I think our game just froze. I swear, if I just lost all of that data and saved because I didn't save it, and this game just froze, EA, I'm going to break you in half. I'm going to lose my mind. I am going to freak out. Here we go. Here comes a problem. If we have to redo this entire thing, nope, it didn't save. I love PS4. This is why PS4 is my favorite console, because only in PS4 does your game freeze like that, and you can't save it because it's frozen, and you have to redo everything. So I guess what we're going to try to do is, oh my god, why PS4? Xbox for the win. We're going to try to replicate all those trades, and I'll try to sim back up to the trade deadline, and we'll try to meet you there if that happens to work out properly. Well, here we go. We redid it, and this is not quite the same season. We're barely above 500 this time around, and all we did was resim the season. You gotta love how things can change over time. We still need to work on that goaltender situation, though. Like I said, that is a big problem, and now it's definitely a huge problem. It went from being a problem to winning a cup to now it's a problem where we might not even make the playoffs because we had to restart this sim here. I don't know where to go. I forget who we was going after. I think it was Ben Bishop. Was that who it was? Ben Bishop? Let's see if that's who it was. Goaler man. If it wasn't Ben Bishop, it's about to be Ben Bishop. Mrazek's trade value, for whatever reason, goes down later in the year. I gotta love how that works. He's still an 84 overall, so he didn't progress at all this time. We have to get rid of him. We don't have a choice. Everybody wants our draft picks. Well, we'll gladly give you our draft picks. You can have all of them. That's fine. But we have to get rid of some of that Ben Bishop sell. Oh, we can afford him. All right. We'll take it. They're definitely not going to take just that, though. We need to throw in something else, and we have to get Ben Bishop. We really don't have a choice. It's make or break right here. Ben Bishop could be a stretch. Some people probably think, well, there's some cheaper 87 overalls out there. But we're very, very hopeful we can see a little bit of progression. A little bit is all we're possibly asking for here. Is there anybody we're missing here? 87s, 85s, 82. Sam Bennett. I feel like we traded him earlier and it didn't trade him this time around, so we're not going to touch him. Oh, it looks like some of our AHL prospects gained a little trade value, though. There we go. Throw that on there. Los Angeles will be over the organization limit. Big problem. Problem solved. There we go. That's a pretty even looking trade. They probably won't take that, but we'll give it a try. They took it. First try, they were willing to get rid of Bishop. There's a backup goalie. They didn't need it. We did need it. That was huge for our team. We're going to have Bishop in a lineup. Now, we lost Mrazek, but that's fine. He wasn't progressing. We took a chance on Mrazek, a big chance on Mrazek, the way it looked, too, because it definitely hurt us. He didn't do us any good at all because he didn't even progress the second time around there. But now we got ourselves a stud of a goalie. And our team's looking, Monahan didn't get that upgrade this time around. Nobody really progressed this time around, it doesn't look like. Dougie Hamilton, Ryan Ellis is an 86. He went up. Brody 88. Michael Stone. I called him Mark. And then Weidman. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. We have an 87 overall goalie now. The goalie is up a little bit. We got to finish this season up, and we need to win games now. Are we even in the playoffs as of right now? We are not. We're in the cellar. But it is a tight race. We're only 10 points out of first place in the cellar, so we're not doing too bad. We have very good offense, very good defense. The wins will come, I think. We're going to sim the rest of the season. We'll see where we're at, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. We got big games coming up. 3 more against the division, and we got to win pretty much all of them. We lost to the Kings. We had to beat the Sharks. I don't think it's an option. We have to win. We're only at 87 points right now. Can we beat them? No, we're going to finish the season with 87 points. That's going to be a very tough get to get in the playoffs at that low of a points for all you show. I don't think we're going to make it. I don't think we did make it. It looks like we missed the playoffs. We couldn't even make the Stanley Cup with the playoffs with a little bit of a side assist there by EA by not letting us continue the same season. It's amazing. The same exact team went from being an 8-10 game team above 500 at the trade deadline to a team that missed the playoffs by 3 points to the Arizona Coyotes. You can't miss the Arizona Coyotes. That's unacceptable. All I gotta say about this one is a whole lot of EA logic. I don't even think we're gonna go over the awards. I'm just going to complain about it. 94 offense, 94 defense, and an 89 goalie, and we still couldn't make the playoffs. I don't get it. We was 10 games above 500 almost with the last sim we did. All we did was resim with the exact same team, and we did that much worse where we weren't even close to making the playoffs. We was sort of close, but not really. Gaudreau led the team with 56 points. That's not even. It's unheard of. We had Gaudreau and Johansson in the first line. You're going to tell me 56 and 55 was our best point production team players right there? That is unacceptable. Where's the progression or something? Mark Stone stayed in 87. There's no reason he should have stayed in 87. He's a medium elite. We missed the playoffs with an 87 goalie, 94 offense, and 94 defense. I don't like it at all. What's the playoffs look like? There was no reason we should have not made the playoffs. Blackhawks, Blues, well, that's Coyotes, Wild, Oilers, San Jose. A lot of the same over there. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that one. I guess we're not winning with Calgary. That's a little embarrassing. They made the playoffs, and we couldn't even make the playoffs with the Calgary Flames. I guess we're going to go on from here. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that it didn't count, but I definitely don't like the idea of redoing an entire video, doing the same exact trades over, and just pretty much acting out what happened again. It always seems so, like, fictitious, so we're not going to do that. We'll just leave it like this, and we lost. We don't have a choice. It sucks not even to make the playoffs for the first time, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.